This tutorial deals with the optional job process tandem operation. You will see the principle behind the tandem operation and learn how to process your job with it. The tandem principle is straightforward. The cutter can be loaded on two individual working areas in the front and the back of the cutter. While a job is processed on one side, the operator loads the other side and vice versa, so work continues without interruption. This ensures maximum productivity. To reach a continuous workflow without downtime, the vacuum table is divided into two independent front and rear sections, both with the usual continuous adjustment of the vacuum zones. Signal lights for each working area indicate to the operator whether one side is ready to load or not. Open your prepared cut file in the Zund cut center and select the job processing mode Tandem. A division line appears on the work surface and shows you the two vacuum sections. On the tab Copies, you can define the total number of copies you want to produce. Mount the recommended modules, tools and inserts and confirm with a double click. Thus the configuration is done and we can prepare the cutter for the job processing. Place the material on the front working area and mark the position of the material with masking tape. This indication mark serves as a material stop for every following material change. The processing always starts in the front working area. Align the material with your indication mark and activate the vacuum to fix it. Now press the processing approval button. This will signalize to the cutter that the production can start. Switch the machine to online operating status and start the job in the cut center. The processing begins with the registration. In the first working circle, you have to do the registration for each side of the working area. The cut center saves the position of the register marks for all the following copies. While the cutter is processing the job in the front, you can load the rear working area. In doing so, it is important to always align the material in the same direction. Place the masking tape as you did before in the front working area. Align the material with your indication mark and activate the vacuum to fix it. Now press the processing approval button. After the first copy in the front is finished, the cutter begins with the registration on the rear working area. Capture the registration marks in the back. When you're finished, the cutter will do the rest. All you have to do is to remove the produced copies and load the machine with new material. Always remember to align the material with your indication marks. Fix the material by pressing the vacuum button and grant the processing approval. Repeat these processing steps until all copies are produced. You see, this type of pendulum production allows for concurrent processing and reloading. While the operator loads material on one side, the machine continues with the processing on the other. By minimizing machine idle time, this tandem production workflow is highly efficient and leads to significant increases in productivity.